Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is having a beautiful and blessed evening or day whenever you choose to watch and listen to this video. I hope that your week is going good as well and that you are just overall content with your well-being and lifestyle. So let's go ahead and jump into this affirmation. Today's late night tip is, I am excited to follow my passion. So it didn't come as a surprise when I pulled this affirmation to realized that I had done premeditated and thought about this, not so much this affirmation, but this topic in general earlier today while I was getting ready. And, it normally happens like that. It's like the days that I end up pulling an affirmation, it's normally the days that I've done thought about something close to the topic of the affirmation. So it's like I've already got an idea of what I'm going to say. So, like, when I pulled this affirmation out, I was like, you know what? That's so crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's crazy because I hadn't thought about this earlier. Not so much as far as my passion, but what it is that creates a passion professionally for somebody. And from my own opinion, I feel like it's normally people choose their passionate careers in one of two ways. Either something traumatic or some type of loss has occurred in their life to where they want to professionally correct that matter, or it's something that was influenced as far as like the highlight, extravagant entertainment type of, vibe that makes them want to pursue that type of career. So, just to name a few, for example, medical fields are normally people who want to help and heal and have experienced something in their life that has made them want to help people. You think about entertainment business. These are normally people who have been influenced by showbiz or just like that overall, like, you know, um, celebrity type of attention, or just are like the whole dramatic scenes of a career. Or you think about, cosmetology and beauty. These are normally people who like making people feel and look good. So it's just, those are just to name a few. Well, I started to really think about like what my passion was. And although I have experienced in a little bit of different types of jobs, to sum it all up, my main skill I probably learned was customer relations. And so anytime I ever went to a job interview, they're always like, what is, your main skill? What do you like about this job? Or what is it that you liked about those jobs? And I'm always like, I like meeting new people. I like socializing. I like hearing people's stories. I like getting to know other perspectives because it kind of sucks when you get stuck in your own ways that where other people's point of views and opinions, they just don't do nothing for you. And like, if you aren't even willing to hear another person's side or perspective of things, then it creates a really bad attitude of not just yourself, but how you see other people in other situations. So I guess I kind of grew into that because when I was younger, I was very shy. I didn't really have a lot of, people around me. I didn't really talk a whole lot to people. So eventually, I couldn't really tell you when, but I just eventually started just talking and becoming friendly and meeting new people, and I enjoyed doing so. And then the whole thought of wanting to help people came at a later time after me getting used to customer service. I had realized that just out of nowhere, people started coming to me for advice, for help, for, motivation, for inspiration. And I never really knew why. I guess I just gave off this vibe that, I knew what I was talking about. I mean, I have been through a lot in my life, and eventually down the line, I ended up talking about these events and these situations that I had been through. And maybe it was just my stamina and my strength overall of how I maintained who I was as a person and how I created the lifestyle that I have, and I'm by far not perfect and I make mistakes every day, but it's like I always had the motto, if I didn't tell people, I always stuck with the motto to myself that life is precious. And it saddened me to see people give it up or not want it no more. So it's like I always wanted to help people appreciate their life. I wanted to give people hope. I wanted to inspire people to believe in themselves again. And I have felt like this for years, and this has kind of always been my passion. My passion has always been to just help people want to live again, help people be excited to be who they are, and be excited with making the best life that they can be for themselves. And I enjoy that, and I know that I had to go through a process of healing myself first, because whenever I tried to help people coming from an unstable mind frame, it didn't really feel good to know that I was helping people, and then away from everybody else, I was just this miserable, lost, and lonely person who was just confused about life in general. It's like I had a goal and a purpose, but I had no sustainable, you know, nothing to work off of, and just only like what I was telling people, but I wasn't using the information I was giving to people to myself, because I didn't feel like I was I guess, worth it. I guess, there was this quote that I read a while back that said, "I just want to be somebody who I wish I had when I was younger." And I take that kind of seriously nowadays. Like, I kind of wish I had a mentor that could have guided me and helped me and shown me the ropes of life and motivated me to, do better in school and to pursue my passions at the time, because there's so much I still want to do. There's so much I have already done, but there's still a lot that I just want to knock off my bucket list. And I'm not going to stop until I'm able to get at least the majority of those things done. So, my passion is to make sure that I am being my best self and inspiring others to be their best self. And I am excited to fulfill that passion of my own. And if there's anything that I could inspire you all to do today, is to think about a hobby that you like to do, or think about something that you like to do that makes you feel good. Like genuinely makes you feel good, not temporarily, but something that you wish you could do all the time. If you could just exclude what it would cost you to do it, or where you would have to go to make it happen, pull out a piece of paper and a pen and write down some of the things that you like to do that make you happy, that make you feel good, like make you feel like you're making a difference, not just for yourself, but maybe for your loved ones or your children or the people around you. And then when you complete that list and you have figured out the things that make you happy, or the things that excite you, or the things that, intrigue you to want to get up that day and get done, then look into your options as far as what do you have to do in order to make those happen, whether that's schooling, or if there's a place you would love to work, look into it as far as internship. A woman once told me that you can actually go to a company and you could ask to shadow a specific employee just to get an idea of what that position consists of and what that company is like. I don't know if all companies are like that. I'm pretty sure they're not, but it's something you could always look into. Just to get an idea of if it's something that you really want to do. Is it something that you would like to do? I feel like, what do you have to lose by just trying? You may think you like it, and then you go and give it a try and you're like, yeah, maybe this ain't for me. Then that's okay. Like I said, what do you have to lose? Find out what it is that warms your heart and soul and makes your mind feel balanced and clear. And let me tell you something. When it's right, you'll feel it, and it will feel good to you, and you'll know that it was meant for you to do. So, what are you waiting for? Find something that fuels your passion and go after it with every bit of fire you have inside of you. I know you can do it. I'm excited to follow this passion, and I'm excited to know that I have people like you who inspire me to continue to keep making these videos. I mean, one small mustard seed is all I needed to just keep this faith, to know that I'm doing something that really feels good to me. So, if you were brought to this video, then this affirmation is for you. If you like the content on my page, go ahead and subscribe and like. If you feel like you know somebody who may need this video, go ahead and share. And of course, if you have any comments or questions or any just extra, go ahead and add them down below. And so much love and light to each and every single one of you all. I thank you for joining in on this babbling session of mine. You all have a blessed one. Thanks.